Hey, welcome to another episode. Dan Bradley here, and in today's video I want to be talking about StorieBot. Now this is a brand new software that's just launched over on JVZoo, and it's claiming to be the world's first Instagram bot. Now you've already heard of Facebook bots. We've seen many of them. There's many of them that are out there. We've reviewed many of them here on this channel. But Instagram, and specifically Instagram stories, is something that I haven't come across before. So in today's video, make sure you stay tuned because we're going to be delving into StorieBot and checking out exactly what this is, and more importantly, what it actually isn't. So if it's your first time here on the channel, guys, consider getting subscribed. There'll be a link just down below. Click on that button. Make sure to activate those bell notifications because we do tutorials, giveaways, and even honest review videos like the one you're watching right now. So with that being said, you're here for StorieBot. Let's dive into the inside of this beast and see exactly what you're going to be getting. Alrighty, welcome inside the StorieBot membership area, and this is exactly what you're going to see if you decide to pick up the front-end version of this product. Now, I want to first of all dive into the product and show you guys what this is, what it can do, the pros and the cons really of what they're offering here. Now, if you're here looking for bonuses, guys, stay tuned towards the end of this video. I'll be doing my full bonus reveal, or alternatively, you can use the link down below this YouTube video. Click on that link, and that's going to take you through to my bonus page where you can get more information about StorieBot and those custom bonuses. But stay tuned because I want to go through this in detail and really check the promises that they're making on the sales page compared to what they're actually delivering. So let's dive into this one. So here we are inside the membership area. This is a very easy membership area to navigate, and I really actually love the fact that they've made this crazy simple and easy to use. Okay, so you're going to see first of all your dashboard that's going to show you exactly how your previous campaigns, your previous stories are actually performing. So you can see here that I've created 11 stories, and at the minute we're just using this as a test account. So of course there's not been any engagement or views or schedules or anything like that. So this particular software comes kind of in several different pieces that all fit together to create this individual Instagram tool, which they're calling StorieBot. So the first thing really that you want to do is, or I really want to talk about, is actually how to create these stories. Now, you know what an Instagram story is as well as I know what an Instagram story is, okay? So if you don't, go over to Instagram now and you'll see that literally at the top you'll see it says their stories, and you'll see many of your friends, brands you follow, celebrities, they're all using these Instagram stories. Now, I would say this is a very 2019 thing. Stories are massive this year, and they're going to get bigger because people enjoy just kind of going into things and starting to just watch through different stories and going through the timeline like that. In fact, right now, stories are outperforming regular posts quite often on Instagram. So it's definitely the right time to be looking at stories if your business is not already doing so. If it is, then make sure you stay tuned because this StorieBot software is working quite differently than software that I've previously seen. Now we're going to start off here with a new design. The first thing to mention is that you don't have to actually just use this software for stories. You can use them for the general feed posts, okay? So obviously it'll make it that normal square size that we're used to for Instagram. But of course, for Instagram stories, you have that long portrait style image. And that's what we're going to use here to create the story. So we're going to kick this off with a new design, and you can obviously upload your own images. So if you have a particular branded images or your own royalty-free images or any of the bonus images that we're going to be giving you as well, then of course you can upload these into the system yourself and use those. You can add several different texts on, stickers, emojis, shapes, images, backgrounds and quotes directly in here using their quote search engine. So let's just go ahead and create one here together. So the first thing I'm going to look at is backgrounds. And you can see here it's just given me some pre-created backgrounds that it's got already loaded into the system. Now, depending on what you're wanting to create, you might find one of these that really does work, or you might actually find that what you need to do is upload your own image. So I like the fact that they allow you to do both. So what we're going to do first of all is we're just going to make this actually the size of the image there that we want it to be. So make sure that it covers absolutely everything. I think we're a little bit short on this side, so let's just put that there. All right, and what we've got there is that background image loaded up. Now we can go back to here into the design, and then we can go ahead and find some quotes, and you can find quotes in pretty much anything that you're looking for. So if you want a quote about love, you simply just type in love, and here we go. We can only learn to love by loving. Love is the flower you've got to let grow. So StorieBot is actually going to go and find those quotes for you and deliver them there. So you can simply just click on them and it's going to come straight over here. All right, you can of course make this bigger, change fonts, color size, the way it all looks on the page. You can go ahead and do all this as well. If you want to make it on two separate lines, you can just go ahead and put the line break in. So huge amount of functionality in there, and if you want to get rid of it, just here on the delete object and it's gone. So again, if we just go back here, we can of course upload our own text, and we can move this anywhere we want inside of this particular panel. Again, I can double click on it and I can obviously edit in whatever I want to put here. So I could put, for example, say 50% on new line back to school stationery. 50% on back to school stationery, for example, if that's what I wanted to do, to put that offer in. And of course the aim of this would be to get people from here over to our page. So if we were selling stationery, for example, we can do that. Of course, we can go ahead and change all the fonts so we can make this look a lot cooler if we want to. All right, so that's coming now a little bit big. Just come in here and then we can just make that smaller as we need to. So here we go, we've got that in here. Again, we can change colors. We can change highlight colors, so we could put a yellow highlight behind it if we want to, if we want to highlight the particular colors. All right, lots and lots of different stuff that we can do, obviously, to make this look awesome. Emojis, all right, so these are already in here. Again, we can load these up directly from here, all right, and put this however we want. So you can put a little emoji up in here if we want to. Let's just move him around so he looks a little bit like this, a bit larger. Okay, pop that down there at the bottom. Lots of different things we can do. So you've got so many creative options here to make something really awesome. So first big plus point that goes to StorieBot is that they have a very simple to use and a very intuitive story builder. Let's call this a story builder. So you can actually build up really nice stories and create, a lot of great content there. So big tick in the box for this particular part of the software. Now, what I want to do here is actually just come out of this screen and go back to the main menu, log back in here, and show you a few other things that this can do. Now, how does this StorieBot differ from just being able to create these stories? Well, what this actually does is something which I like and I don't like in the same breath. So what it does is it basically is going to capture the information of everybody who watches that story. So, of course, anyone that sees your story is going to capture the information of who it is, and they're going to add them here into your audience list. Now, this is kind of where I have a very fine line opinion on this, because nobody is actually opting in. So through using this StorieBot software, you're going to be able to send messages to these people, and I think that you need to do this in a very careful way. Remember, people haven't opted into an email list or anything like that. So what I would personally do is we're going to get here now a list of everyone who's watched our video. I would then send them a message using the StorieBot software to say, hey, thanks for watching my story. We were offering 50%, but because you watched our story all the way to the end, we want to give you $5 for free to spend, or 60% rather than 50. Give them something of value, because not only is that going to encourage them to then actually go over to your site and to buy something, they're also not really going to be offended by that. So if you just drop in the inbox and be like, oh, hey, did you buy what I'm selling yet? You know, people don't like that. That's very in-your-face marketing that people really don't like. However, if you just, what we call, slide into the DMs, if you just slide in with a, hey, thanks for watching that, you know, give them a thank you. Thanks for watching my story all the way to the end. Because you did that, we'd like to give you an extra $5 off your order. We want to give you a free $10 ebook or whatever it is that you want to give away, to give them value. Because then actually they have no issue with clicking on your link. They've got no issue with you sending links or sliding into the DMs with Instagram. And you're actually going to be giving them an opportunity to then go back and click on it. So that's how I would use this software. So you can see here in the My Audience, we're going to get a list of people that come through to there. Now, of course, what you can do here, this is going to be all of your creations that you've made, and all of these, of course, are going to be able to be put together on a schedule. So you can create content well ahead of time, and then you can actually schedule them to go out at specific dates and specific times. Now, this is a really cool part of the software, because what this is actually going to allow you to do is to bulk create content. And that's one, again, another big tick for StorieBot that I have. So one of the things that we're trying to do for our social media presence and for some of the stuff that we do in some of my other businesses is we'll try and do everything actually the month before. So we try and get everything ready now. We're creating stuff for Christmas and for the end of the year right now in November. Well, using this StorieBot software, you can create all of these stories, line them up, and have them ready to go on the specific dates at the specific times. Now, this also works really well if you have a particular business that's targeting a certain market. So let's say, for example, you are based in the US and a lot of your customers happen to be based in Europe or the UK. Well, the time when they're likely to be reacting or interacting, I should say, with your Instagram posts is probably going to be the middle of the night for you. So the beauty of using this software is it can actually upload them without you needing to do anything. You don't need to be awake. You don't need to be here to do that. So that's a really cool part of it. And as I say, you can, of course, use this to create stuff as well for normal Instagram posts. So the same rules apply. And in fact, even if you don't want to use the inbuilt builder, if you have your stuff professionally designed, you know, you've got a graphic designer or whatever, then actually you can just come in here and just upload the finished piece and then use their schedulers. So even if you don't want to use that particular tool, you can upload a finished document, use their scheduler, put your hashtags in and get it ready to upload. So that's going to be really cool there. You've got the hashtag spy. So what is this all about? Well, right now this isn't going to actually be given anything because we haven't connected to an Instagram account. And actually, I do want to talk about how you need to connect it. All right, so you need to come over to here to connect, and you need to go ahead and actually get an access token. So if you don't know how to do that, you're going to need to Google it. There is training obviously included inside of StorieBot. You basically go over to Instagram and get a one-time token, a permission usage that allows the software to connect into your Instagram. That's going to receive all of the data, is the first thing. The second thing it's going to do is actually allow the software to post to your account for the scheduler and for all of that sort of stuff. So go ahead and connect it here. I don't really know what this Chrome extension is all about. You don't need that. Just go into Instagram, get the access token, and then pop that into there. Okay, you've got trends here, which is going to pick up some local trends. All right, so it'll be looking at what's hot right now. So this is building up a lot of stuff here for me about Buen Fin. Okay, here in Mexico, we've got, it's like Black Friday, but they have it a little bit earlier. Okay, it's called Buen Fin, which is what this weekend is. All right, and then over into media is the final one. And again, here you can search for different videos, animations, photos, illustrations, and vectors. So that's everything that you're going to be getting inside of this. Now, Positives versus negatives. So the positives that I do like about this software, very simple and easy to use. This ability here to actually create stories, yes, I like. The negative of that is it's a little bit basic. It is a little bit basic, and honestly, I think you might be producing some better results. Definitely going to be producing better results if you Photoshop and you've got graphic designs and all that sort of stuff, definitely for sure. But you might even be able to produce some better results in Canva or one of those kind of design programs, and then just upload it into StorieBot. Now, one of the things that is really cool about this, and we are yet to talk about, is the messaging system. So how does this actually work? How do we actually manage to message people? Well, what you're going to be able to do is actually set up messages that you're going to be able to send out when people do certain things. So for example, when people actually look at a video, you're going to then be able to send them an automatic message. If they respond back with a certain keyword, then the software is going to pick that up and it's going to send them back the pre-recorded response. So this allows people obviously to interact with your sites and to interact with your Instagram presence without you needing to physically respond to every message. So for example, if someone says, I want to contact support, you can automatically say, okay, the information to contact support is here, boom, here's the link, or call us, or write to us, however you do support in your business. So that's a pretty cool side of it, but it is pretty basic, okay? This isn't, it's not to the level that we're at with Facebook Messenger bots. We're not there yet. So we're not there yet. We're not at that stage that we're at with Facebook where it's very, very easy to use and very easy to follow. We're not quite there yet. But look, guys, this is something that is brand new. I haven't personally seen an Instagram bot. There may well be one out there. These guys are claiming that it's the first one, but I would be amazed if it actually is. But look, I haven't seen one. So do I think this is going to be a really great tool? Yes. Do I think it's going to be useful? Yes. I think this is really the first edition. I think this is the first entry of where we're at with Instagram bots. And I think over the next sort of 12 to 24 months probably, I think we're going to see some massive changes and shifts. And I think this is going to get a lot better. But I mean, if you've got an Instagram presence and you want to have a business which I would say is Instagram perfect. So any business that has things that are beautiful, that it's easy to take photographs of, videos of, all that sort of stuff. If you have an Instagram pretty business, then this is going to be a great piece of software. Now, of course, the other thing that you could do here is actually use this for other businesses and have other businesses and create these stories for them if you wanted to, and just download them or set them up obviously to schedule. Now the important thing is you can only connect one Instagram account. Again, it does get a slight disadvantage there from me in that, because I would like to have been able to connect multiples for multiple different businesses. So if you have multiple businesses, you're going to need multiple copies of this software. All right. Now let's have a look at what this is going to cost. Okay, so where this is going to fit in terms of cost. Now the front end cost is between $47 and $67, which I think is quite pricey. I do think it's towards the topper end of the price list. You get 5,000 direct messages list. You can build a list of 5,000 people. You can send you can create 100 chatbot campaigns per month. Okay, so obviously all the people who previously connected, you can at a later date send them messages, and you're going to be able to create up to 100 campaigns per month to be able to do that. Now, obviously, I would probably not be needing any more than that. 5,000 people, 100 messages a month. That's a lot of messages per day. That's more than 3 messages per day that you're sending. So, think about that. Story Builder, all right. All of the stuff that we've seen here, the latest trends, scheduler, the media library, that's all available there. Everything that we've just seen is available in the front end product. Now, if you choose to move on through the funnel, there's going to be a funnel. There's always a funnel, right? There's always a funnel. Upgrade number 1 is StorieBot Pro version. Now they're claiming you can 4x your traffic and income potential with the Pro version. Absolute BS, okay? If you're going to get the Pro version, it's not going to 4x your traffic and income potentials. That's utter nonsense. But what's this actually going to do? Well, you're going to be able to add to email, so you can get story views to your email list, social sharing in 10 sites, okay? But guys, there is 150 million softwares on social sharing, okay? We don't need any more. 10,000 direct message lists and email exports, 500 chatbot campaigns per month. Honestly, I don't think you're going to need this upgrade. It's not, I would love to have seen this upgrade to be something that was really going to just take this and go wow, go boom. And it just doesn't do that for me. It's not sexy enough for me to want to pull out my wallet and grab that upgrade. So have a look at it. It might be right for some people, some of you guys who are high consumption users. This might work, but for most of you, I think you can give upgrade 1 a miss. Upgrade 2 is Story Engage. This allows you to add countdown timers and polls to your stories. Now, this is 2 things that are pretty cool, but for $47, I would love to have seen this in the front end. They're charging $47 to $67 on the front end product. So I would like to have seen this on the front end, but I would go and buy this. Personally, I would get this particular upgrade to be able to add those countdown timers on. That's going to be really sexy. Upgrade 3 is the ultimate upgrade, $97. Lifts all account restrictions, unlocking the full potential. 100 times more leads, campaigns, and sales. Rubbish! Yeah, look, guys, you're going to get, yes, you can do more people, but it's not going to 100 extra results, right? It's only going to 100 extra results if you have like 100 times the people, and you're already getting 5,000 people on this subscriber list, all right? Now, the way that this is actually going to be good is that you can add more Instagram accounts. So you can add 5 more. So that's 6 Instagram accounts in total. Now, if you have multiple businesses or you want to actually use this on behalf of clients as a way to make money, then this is going to be really cool. You get 5 extra Instagram accounts, so 6 in total, 100,000 list, 100,000 email exports, unlimited chatbot campaigns, and unlimited direct messages. So it's unlimited pretty much with 100k people that you can contact there as well. All right. And then upgrade 4, that is the agency one, local agency. So you're going to be able to add up to 50 sub users. All right, so you've got fully designed SEO ready website if you want to go ahead and sell these. Now this is $197 to $297. So have a think about how you're going to monetize this and what that route is. But yeah, if you're into the agency side, then this is probably going to be, I think, the most sexy upgrade. And the reason I say that is because this is new. This is something I haven't seen before. This is something fresh. And I think that if you go to businesses that, as I say, are Instagram pretty, okay, and that can be, like a restaurant is Instagram pretty easily, all right? I've worked with many different salad bars, fruit stations, smoothie companies that I've worked with recently actually on Instagram type stuff, and they are really, really easy to get because you can take amazing photos of the food and upload them. And it's like, people call it food porn, and that's kind of one of the great things. So that's the upgrade that I would personally be getting for StorieBot. Now let's just take a quick look at their sales page. As I say, they're claiming it's the first ever. Could well be. AI, so artificial intelligence, software builds you massive Instagram lists for free and auto sells them even if you have no followers and no clue. If you have no followers, who's going to be watching the stories? As always, the sales page is a little bit overhyped. It's a little bit over the top. But and if you have no clue, but other than that, everything else on the sales page, really, I can't give them too hard a bashing for because it does, it's hypey. It's a hypey sales page. We see these day in and day out, guys, right? Hypey sales page. But the software does work and it does do what it says that it does. So that's the most important thing. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's talk about bonuses. So there's a number of different bonuses that are going to be offered. First of all, let's talk about the vendor bonuses. Now, many affiliates will be telling you that, wow, look at my bonuses. These are vendor bonuses. You're getting them anyway, in addition to the extra bonuses that I've put together for you. So first of all, you get access to a live training webinar. All right. Lorem ipsum. Okay. So they haven't actually finished putting those in. All right. So look, there's going to be a load of bonuses that are going to go in there. All right. They haven't yet put those bonuses actually in. I don't know why, because we are about 12 hours away from launch, but there we go. All right, so there's going to be some bonuses there. You can see them on the sales page. You can see the link down below. Now, in addition to all of those bonuses, you're also going to see my custom bonuses. Now, you'll see a link in the description below that will take you through to my StorieBot review. You can go through here some of the information and scroll on down to those custom bonuses. Bonus number 1. I'm going to show you how to rank Instagram posts on Google. Why would you want to do that? Because this allows you to get massive viral exposure. So imagine someone is searching for a keyword, right? So let's say you are in the weight loss niche and someone's searching in Google for something related to weight loss, and you've got a photo you've got there tagged on Instagram, but now they search that in Google and you're going to appear in Google search results. In the images, they're going to click on that image and go through to Instagram, find your profile, and now they're going to be connected to you. So you're going to get people who are not even on Instagram or looking for things on Instagram, and you can target search traffic from social media, from search engines as well as social media. So that's really, really cool. This is a very little unknown tactic. We've done it very successfully for a number of years. It's a great little technique. So that's bonus number 1. We're going to share that with you. Bonus numero 2. We're going to show you 10 ways to generate leads using bots. Now, this is mainly written from a Facebook bot standpoint, because I say Instagram bots is brand new, but the same applies. This is how to get leads onto your list, how you can attract leads, and how you can use the power of bots to build that list. So this is going to be a really awesome bonus that's really going to power up your StorieBot purchase. So that's really awesome as well. This is a very fresh perspective on what I call one of the most important things about using bots, and that is to get your message across without sounding scammy, without being, hey, I'm in your inbox every 2 minutes, because those people, you just unsubscribe. Now, on Instagram, it's not yet set up so that people are able to actually unsubscribe and do all that sort of stuff. So, someone's going to have to basically manually say to you, hey, stop messaging me, dude. And then you're going to need to remove them from your list, right? And that's one of the things that I would say is that you don't want to be sending masses of messages through this system, through StorieBot, and make sure you send that value as we discussed earlier in this video. So you send that value of, hey, I want to send you an additional coupon, I want to send you an extra discount, whatever it is, okay? Add the value there, value stack. Next up, I want to show you how to increase your Instagram presence organically, okay? You do not need an ad budget, you don't need to spend money on this. We're going to show you how to organically improve your Instagram presence. This is 5 techniques that are working in 2019, and this is fully written in-house by me, techniques that I've used in my own businesses for my agency partners that we've used to get amazing results. So you're going to love this one. Next up, we're going to give you guys some royalty-free images. Of course, you're going to need some images to create these gorgeous stories, and we have our own library of licensed images, and you're getting access to all of them. All right? So this is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. You're going to get access exclusively when you pick up StorieBot through the link down below this YouTube video. Now, guys, this is pretty much bringing me to the end of this StorieBot review. This has been quite a long one. I feel this has gone on for quite a while, but there was a lot to cover because this is something really new, and probably you're going to just be seeing this for the first time. So thank you for staying with me all the way to the end. If you've got any comments, anything that I didn't actually answer, then feel free to drop it down in the comments below. As always, either myself or one of the team will be sliding down there, not into your DMs because we can't do that yet on YouTube, although probably someone's creating a software for it somewhere. We'll be down there, we'll be answering your comments, and we'll be doing the best we can for you, all right, and helping you out with this. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. Feedback is really important to us. So if you've got a critical feedback or you're not happy with the video, give us a thumbs down, guys. We want to improve these videos, make them the most valuable possible for you. Otherwise, that's bringing me to the end of this StorieBot review. Have an amazing day wherever you are around the world. Remember to keep positive, keep pushing towards that dream, and keep working in your business. Once again, thanks for watching. Have an amazing day, and I will see you on the next video. This has been my StorieBot review. Bradley signing off. Adios.